Yoo-hoo! Hey guys, we're here with part 3 of the Clan Wars campaign. 72 turns in. As you can see, we do have this part of the map. Pretty much missing only Karak Zorn before we can go north. Full developed, this is enough for 3 average armies, which is nice. The victory condition requires us to have 8 victory settlements and corrupt specific provinces, of which one is harder to corrupt, which is adjacent to the vampires. Main reasons why. In this campaign we have 2 house rules. We have stone wormy capped 6 per army and artillery capped 2 per army. The special is also on. We order then the house rules. We just had 2 Chetrors for the main army, 1 Warfire Thrower and 1 Red Ogre. Jitsu. Okay. Last thing that happened, we taken Lamia and made peace with Sir Host. That was treachery, but we'll recover over time. Since treachery is also on, we have to break treaty or declare war every 10 turns. So in 8 turns. We have our main army here, and we have our second army here. This army doesn't need stone vermin. Currently this Scainsley Spear is just placeholder. And we will recruit them. We just need to recover food, and we'll use all economy right now to just build up. Karakord is about to get tier 5, and we're building this up. There's gonna be no time in this growth. Diplomacy wise, we at war with Crooked Mutants Gits, which hold Karakate Peaks, Dwarves, and Karakadrin. We have non-aggression with Grimgor, who are number 1. Going north, which means we're gonna have to fight Greenskins and the Bloody Hands. And it's kinda inconvenient because they're also allied with the old vampires in the area. Regarding the victory settlements, we're gonna need 8 of them. I'm guessing Lamia and Hammer in the south, Hammer through Military Alliance, and then Blake Krak, Karakate Peaks, Karazakarak, and the 3 on the coast here. That makes it 8, which means we still have to take Peak Pace and Karakardin for the corruption. Looks like we're gonna be fighting Greenskins and the vampires in the north. For the victory condition. Yeah. Rank 23 on the quick. We still haven't done the quests. What do we have here? We have 2 veteran gutter and slingers. I'll get a gutter wise for the range, speed, and leadership. Now they have 161 range. Oh, that's a decent range. 140 is not good enough considering the damage. Death Runners is the one that gets speed, not the Gut Runners. This is okay for the Death Runners if we switch later. Yeah, we finished off Krogar pretty early, and Teotihuacan too. For Clan Wars, pretty much, if you play regular, you take Karak Zorn, finish off Court Liberas and Krogar, and that's it, you know, it's secured. And from that point on, do whatever you want.
Grey Master. Knows I dominate.
We have Plague Rash here. I want to get Blessed with Filth as well. Well, he does start with it. This unlocks the overcast. We'll definitely improve this so we can get the Plague Rash more often. Hey, Trevorum count. Right now, save money for the infrastructure.
Ready to march. Grey harbinger of doom.
Scotty rank 3. Or wizard in the main army.
Keep Gracie scum away.
We can just get rid of this.
Counter is ready. Eat consume.
Nice 16 food.
It beats is mine.
It's his.
I arrive. Have slaves.
I think they're gonna have to be forced to go to Misty Mountain. Why they're not even helping the city? It has 14 unit garrison.
My bloodline calls.
Not helping the city there.
Keep Gracie scum away.
This spell show is actually better on quick.
Thanks to my plan. Victory.
Both Plague Priest and the Gracier have the large mount, so missile resistance is nice. What do we have here? Dominant Scheme, definitely growth. It's nice stuff. Exploring with Good Samaritan. So the next target is Karakzon, this capital here. We're also gonna boost our economy a lot. Other than that, just build up this whole area here. They have some resources, but only one trade partner. This will be... we do have the devious plans here. I'm gonna have to get this for Death Runners. I couldn't go for Karakzorn because of the house rules. Lacking Plague Claw catapults, you just get outnumbered here and would be almost impossible to do it. So instead I went Court of Liberus and Krogar. Since we were limited to one Plague Claw catapult and with Wobbling Cannon, it's very hard to deal with wars early. No battle skills and anything with like rank 7. It was much easier to deal with the Tomb Kings and the Elysium.
The Under Empire.
Because the dwarves will have a stack in the city and plus the garrison. Without several catapults, it's very hard. It would just be a setback unless, you know, miracle. Okay, we're gonna need these buildings here. For the moment we'll just get growth because I want tier 5 here. Didn't have enough food at the time to get tier 5 immediately. Just build up everything here. This is all good stuff. Not sure this one is actually worth it. What's the negative here? It's definitely not worth it if you're gonna recruit here. Better to get a salvage building. Or push tier... this is gonna be tier 5 in no time. Win the economy anyways. Just get rid of this. We don't no longer need this one here, since we are building one in the capital. Everything else is good. Just chillax build up right now. Food here, growth and construction here. Do need to upgrade this one. And since the lack of food, we have negative. So just keep this one on tier 2.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
We need the gold for upgrading this tier 5. We'll keep the food production until we hit the green again. Technologies are coming, and technology for the scan are very powerful. We snowball with technologies. We got a third army, and then well, we're gonna be able to fight a lot of orcs. And without a single army, a lot of artillery might be slow. Hopefully the orcs have a setback against the dwarves, so we can easily backdoor them. Hey Penance Raptor, thank you for 21 months. This is a very strong base for 3 armies once you get Karakzon, and 3 armies should be enough to push through the greenskins. The army 2 and army 3 will lack experience, and these setups without but high rank Lord and heroes are gonna be tough to fight one-on-one. So we're gonna have to get some experience as well. Yeah, we started the Witcher 1 playthrough 2 days ago. We're doing it after Clan Mors. These days, 2 hours of Gwent in the morning, and then about 5 hours of Warhammer 2, currently Clan Mors. And then after a break, food break, Witcher 1 for the rest of the day. So we have gonna have long streams this month.
Harbinger of doom. Warlord, quick head taker.
We could keep the slingers or just switch to death runners. I'm actually seeing value from the slingers for the first time with this mix of troops. The fact they have stock, they can always position well. With the bell skills could be enough. It could be just enough. Their speed and the reload time though, not very very convenient. Yeah, we'll go extra battle skills and we'll go campaign skills. Doesn't matter what point we have here, 3% is nothing. 1 untainted is also very low. Be good duelist, yeah. Very good against infantry. Corrupt will initiate Skaven corruption as we invade. And it might get early menace below. 3% looter doesn't do much. Just a filler to get a draft master.
Mighty warrior champion.
Will not need this guy really in the army.
Listen to me.
It's the hero situation. We can get another assassin. This will give 4 ranks for the assassins we wait. And I need infrastructure here to get a stone vermin.
The vermin tide. Grey seer control there now. Let's just rush tier 5 here. Have good resources. Roxomber says, hey Lich, I don't understand corruption. Why do different factions need it, you mean? Nerd it? Well, for example, Skaven like Untainted. Untainted gives them public order. It's how their system of the corruption works. They're not affected by the chaos of Vampiric corruption regarding public order, but they're still affected by the corruption. And presence of chaos and Vampiric corruption lowers Untainted. The Untainted up to 100%, up to 10 public order, makes scaling public orders easily manageable. But as you have your presence in the region and you build buildings, you start to get Skaven corruption. Skaven corruption is a good and a bad thing, but overall it's more good than bad. It will lower public order because Untainted will clear, and it gives you defense in the area that matters below. You will never really have a max Skaven corruption. It will just be present there. Skaven, you know, it's with the flavor of Skaven. You know, they don't all, just, you know, all around the whole area. They maintain the presence there with the other corruption. Just you might think, you know, which people live here. You know, Untainted. You know, like might be dwarves, humans, or greenskins living here, or the Tomb Kings, and you're present here as well. The Skaven corruption can give you up to -5 public order. That's kept. So in this case, we're only getting -3 at 82%, which is great. And we're getting extra menace below. So if the city gets attacked, it will have extra defenders. You at least need 50% in every province due to victory condition. So early on, while you're building up the province, Untainted will give you public order, and as you build up, Untainted will will decrease. It will still be present, and you'll get extra defenders and meet the victory condition with the corruption too. So you can manage the negative -8 from legendary and -4 from taxes, because early on you're gonna have a good corruption. It's totally opposite of the vampiric corruption, for example. Vampiric corruption is strong for the vampires, because locally, depending on the vampiric corruption, they get morale and replenishment, leadership and replenishment, 1 per 10%. Vampiric corruption for the vampires increase public order. So the more you have, the more public order you get. So it's easy to maintain public order with the vampires when they have high corruption. And vampiric corruption is also a defense against invaders for the undead, because it will cause corruption, the attrition on the enemies. And so the invaders don't have an easy time in your lands. You can also harass them so they don't even replenish at all. So your garrisons have an easy time dealing with invaders. Vampiric corruption is probably the best thing about the undead, one of the best things. In the case of chaos corruption, it's really nothing special. On legend difficulty, chaos corruption is trivial for the AI, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a penalty for the player. Rebellions, negative public order, quite a big deal. Mainly caused by the Beastmen and then later by the Warriors of Chaos. It's pretty much you know, ways to maintain public order. Different corruptions also spawn different rebels. Like the Skaven corruption, over 40% will 30% will spawn Skaven rebels, which will raise the city if they take it. The chaos also over 30%, and the undead also over 30%. That do raise cities. For Norsca, yeah, they do have chaos corruption. They do have chaos corruption, but the people up there are already chaos corruption. But it's so trivial that it doesn't really matter. You know, the main purpose of the chaos corruption and the vampiric corruption on the untainted factions, it's to lower the public order of their neighbors, their enemies, and to cause attrition to high corruption. The legendary AI actually takes attrition from the vampiric corruption. They actually take damage, while from the chaos corruption, they're almost all of it is mitigated by the difficulty. So the chaos corruption is not very good for the player. It's good for the AI, not for the player. While the vampiric corruption is strong for both the player and the AI.
More head skulls.
Warlock Engineer will replace a role in this army. Tomry says, hello all, I have a question. Why is there a notification for not moving Garrison Lord? In case so you don't forget it. So you don't forget moving it, because you know you take an armies in the city, so you don't forget moving it. You can turn off this if it bothers you. Garrison lord not moved. Otherwise, you know, you might forget a lord that is in the city. It's silly that there is a garrison lord not moved notification, but not encamped lord not moved notification. Which the other one is easy to forget sometimes, while garrison lord it's hard to forget. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, let's do the quest battle.
Need more trophies, yes, yes.
I'm gonna stay here until the city gets the wall building.
Wear no furs.
Okay, this is the quest battle for Quick's armor.
Ooh, there.
His armor is pretty good. You don't get Procrastinator trait if the public order is bad. It's for the army staying in the city, yeah. You don't get the negative Procrastinator points if the city has bad public order. Only if the public order is good.
Says his armor is more special than mine, does he? Hmm? Then I will steal it. I am Quick. The best stuff shall be mine. But cunning is this vermin, yes, yes. I will have to be wary. Make sure clan rats set off the traps. Better they die than me. Scurry forward now, now!
There's an interesting battlefield here.
Fight. Kill, kill!
It's also a pretty easy battle too.
We move! Now we'll all obey! Now move! Skit, then leap! Schnick's your apprentice! Skyven, yes, yes!
There's some kind of obstacle in between. Let them get closer to the Warfire Throwers.
Yes, master! Scurry! Make ready!
There's a Doom Wheel there, huh?
Our tail's yours!
And these guys will have okay damage now with their experience.
Guide us onward! Scourge, burn! Now, that is now!
The Doom will get deleted. That's a big leadership hit.
Storm vermin!
Keep the Stormworm on the side here. The Doom Wheel is broken. Just send the stuff forward here.
Orders! Forward, backwards! Good! Now move! Yes! Skitter and leap! Whiskers forward!
I'll also send the guys to the other side. What are these two here?
Storm vermin! We obey! Spring
This four can go in the center.
Faster, Scotty!
The Slingers.
Scotty, yes! What fire thrower! Forward, backwards. As you wish. Fight. Slaves down.
We'll drop the leadership here, the Skaven slaves.
What fire thrower? Tails yours. Sneaky enemy. Scampering.
Do have some artillery there.
Should we run? Flee? Moving.
Oh no, there are artillery there.
Skype. Yes. Quick head taker.
Characters will deal with the rest of this stuff. This clan rats on the left. These are warp lightning cannon, another one. More stuff coming on the other side. Can't let these guys get shot here. Who the hell's missing here?
Quick head taker. Kill. Fight. Let's take care. Counters command. Fight.
Sling is doing pretty good here. This is a big leadership hit. Clan rats fight storm vermin. A lot of these range units which are very good to react. Enemy taking so much leadership damage, we didn't even have to engage the main force there. Man, this battle. The Warfire Thrower, not fair. Warfire Thrower against the other Skaven should not be legal. Still replace 2 clan rat spears in this army. The Skaven missile troops are the special weapon teams, which have anti-large short-range missiles, anti-infantry, explosive short-range missiles. They have slingers, and they have anti-infantry flamethrowers. This is their missile troops. They do have also the shuriken runners. It's a harassment unit too. Their main range is pretty much is just the artillery. The slingers are not good enough to be the main way of dealing damage. But no, it can be fine with the rest of it. So you apply pressure from multiple sources of range missiles, so maybe some magic and artillery, and it's combined. It's just overwhelming for the enemy.
Tell all quick comes. Need more trophies, yes.
Okay.
Patchy fur, not trusted yet.
Plague Rash is very important. RuneScape.
Stick of betrayal strong. You're in my optics. Sneak.
Walrus and Nagash Al Haik, you don't see this every day.
My will be done.
Don't see this every day. Many turns when we get the assassin building 3 turns. We get another assassin then. The recorder should be all good. Yeah. This is just because of lack of food. No problem. Food will go up. We have very good food growth. Hey, High Roller. Right now, building up what we have, and then we'll go take Karak-Zorn. After that, alliance with Hamri. Don't really care about the west. And then we go north toward Karakate Peaks, Blakerag, Karazakarak, the coast near Tilia, and the Karak Kadrin. And then we just need to corrupt this area for a victory, a short campaign victory. Sounds, you know, easier said than done, you know. Easier said than done, because there's a lot of orcs on the way from here to there, and all the vampires are allied with the greenskins too. So we might need to grind through a lot of orcs to even get anywhere north. And they're allied with the vampires, so unless they start fighting each other, it might be difficult to just take these provinces. Genius plants to increase the food capacity and food generated. Not really, don't care about it. No. Don't really care about anything in the west. Just Karak-Zorn.
Watch your back, Tile.
Still have the Misty Money. Who's the Silver Horse fighting? Why are they AFK in this province?
It is night.
At war with dwarves. An AFK in Lamia.
Warlord Quick-Headtaker. Silent killer, yes. I Headtaker. They die.
It's some, I'm the specialist in assassinate.
Make them slower.
Start killing these guys. Going to war with the west, just it's a downtime. We don't need these provinces.
I am a gracious host.
Just downtime. We don't care about downtime here.
You come before greatness. It is normal to feel overwhelmed.
Right now they don't care about it because of a lower ability rating.
Gracious, scum away. It beats is mine.
One more turn here.
You're in my optics.
Treachery in 6 turns.
All hail, horned rat. Ready to march.
This looks good. 255 growth. Dang. Let's get another planning there as well, the plants. Just have to go to the south side of tech now.
Clan rats are not content.
There's gonna be a lot of food. We do have two food buildings other than just the standard scaling stuff. We have the exotic animals tier 3 and the pastures tier 3. The energy buildings on tier 4 do give food now as well. And every province is producing extra food plus then the technologies. It's important to have food capacity stacked non-stop over 250. Then it just, as you conquer, cap everything very fast conquest. It's pretty much how the scaling should be played. It's not even worth expanding unless the food has reached over 250 capacity, because you save so much money and time by just having a lot of food non-stop.
Thief in the contract the taking.
Not a bench, so we don't have to worry that much about it. Pretty much better to get the last buildings here before getting other buildings there. So what do we need here? Engineering, and I'll take the resource, why not?
Warlord Quicketeka. Let the bell scream, scream.
Scream, scream.
Quick. Wear no furs.
We need to get another skilled assassin. We'll have turn scheme in 2 turns so we can level 2 assassins, no problem. Together with Quick, with his Violent Rise to Power, it's gonna be easy to get levels on assassins.
You better, rulers.
It'd be nice to get another trade agreement somewhere. That's pretty much the only reason why to expand the Numas, to get trade with Khemri. But we'll have, I think, connection to Blightwater.
Warlock engineer.
How big are the followers on Nagash? 8 regions. Gonna need 2 armies for this. 2 pieces of artillery is not gonna be enough.
I have eaten many enemies.
Let's get promoted on merit. Still need the virulent plants and oppressive plants, and then plants within plants. How much is our food capacity right now? 260, pretty good. Get more research, we need to build more research buildings. I need tier 5 cities to actually matter. Hey, Isaacs. It's best we just finish the silver host in a couple of turns. Control the Misty Mountain. Could go war with Greenskins through war with Bloody Hands. I'm hoping in the meantime, while we take Karak Zorn down, that the Greenskins go to war with vampires. Rank 6 managed to wound the Scot there. That's why we need skilled assassins, so stuff like this doesn't happen. Nobody should be able to match our Skaven assassins.
The right paw of more.
Use this different scheme, level them up, and then just kill people with it.
What now? Declare this nest mine, mine. Slay things.
Another assassin.
Clan Ashen Assassin in. Ready to kill. Clan Ashen Assassin in.
Ring wrench.
And the next Death Master. Too weak to betray.
Just have to follow quick with a couple of assassins.
Ready to kill.
Having assassins together with the quick or the warlords is really strong.
It is mine, mine. Assassinating. Thief in the night.
This is what, plus 11.
Quick hates heat, tail sweats. Warpstone.
I can say another turn. More food. Hey, Booker. We'll start upgrading this and then switch to the more food.
This city nest ours.
Going for Karak Zorn next.
Grey harbinger of doom. No tunnel. Grey fear. Doom decay.
Switch some units around.
Now things fear us.
You can get the gutter run slingers with poison there.
Let the bell scream.
Instead of the Skaven Slave slingers.
Horned prophet. Stop the scurry.
We're gonna wait for recruiting master engineer when for the technology. They mainly get experience from bells, warlock engineers. There's still one more quest bell. We can get food there as well. I'm gonna try to keep food over 200 as we're expanding. We can get Karak Zorn tier 5. And every provincial capital after that also tier 5. Doom Kingdoms declaring war on Numas, that's good. Now let's get it. We have to get immediately. Not really.
Silent killer, yes, yes. Seek target. Knife hungry.
The assassins. What else do we have? Everything is a capacity. I'm gonna have to invest some more money here.
Warlord, quick head taker. I say, move!
That Plague Priest is wounded.
Grey harbinger of doom.
And we can still recruit the rest of the units here and here.
Listen to me. Let the bell scream.
So we keep the turn scheme when the assassins start acting. We're going to need a pestilence scheme, spread the plague in Karak Zorn before we attack. Kill how the garrison maybe even affect the army.
You watch this Pleiadion witch. Diabolical. Scurry forward. Your bubonic clan.
Spread the plague in Karak Zone, and at least most of the garrison will die before we attack. It's gonna be much easier to take the city. Kill the army outside and then siege it. That's the main use for the Pestilent Scheme Priest. You time it with attacking a big city. Even if it has only 10 units, you'll still kill probably like 7 unit value in 4 turns. On big cities like Itza, like Hexotl, like Karzakara, Karakate Peaks, you definitely want the Plague. Taking Hexotl or Karzakarak with Pestilent Scheme Priest timing makes things so much easier.
Sneaky infiltrator. Ready to kill. Nice.
Kill for clan. All hail Horned Rat. Into Under Empire. Now, Warpstone.
Before we attack, we could already start raiding there. We need to spend 4 turns here. 4 turns.
Gracie. Demon caller.
And start this next turn.
Let the bell scream.
Yeah.
Syphilitic one.
They could wound that guy. 6k. This is plants within plants on the Warpstone reactor. But to get to the plants within plants, we need to get virulent plants. After we get promoted on merit, we're going for the impressive plants and the plants within plants. Kept the food technologies. Can actually leave it at this right now. I'm gonna need quite a bit of money to switch this to tier 5. But will happen before the third army. Third army is not actually not even worth it till we build up everything. Or most of it.
Clan City, territory marked.
So don't need this yet. Could definitely use these two, but they're very expensive right now, so I have to wait for a little.
Harness to the power.
And the false and look good. Still some Bretonnians here.
Honor before glory.
They are allied. 2 turns on treachery. So we can only get attacked now from the west and the north,
Oh my god.
and the bottlenecks.
That shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey Stabilasso, thank you for 8 months. It's a pretty secure area here. Take Arc Zone. There's only like 3 bottlenecks they can attack from. And we don't even have to go west, we can just go north. There's a connection through Devil's Backbone to the capital into Blightwater.
Humble priest Bring death.
What should this cost? It's like the difference in the cost is like trivial. One second guys, phone. Okay, here. Yeah, there. The Scamblight has 2 good landmarks. What was the We have commands for that, one moment. If you want to see them, there are. Yeah.
Dreaded one. Scurry forward.
We'll start with recruiting these three. We'll get global recruitment, some Gatana slingers. This thing is 6 turns to recruit. What the hell? It's funny how Warfire Thrower takes longer to recruit globally than the artillery. Well, the corruption landmark is important because of the victory condition. Victory condition requires you for corruption.
Soon kill. Ashen contract approved. Many kills today.
Scotty says quick.
Ready.
The eyes of decay.
Let's see what's going on in the south. We're going for Kargazor next. It also upgraded to tier 4. More important than this.
Zap. Sneak, scurry.
I'm freaking the wrong button there for the end turn. I guess it was over. Our phone, goddamn phone ringing. 0 is to mute the microphone, I pressed enter. I mean, turn was done as it is. Nothing else was there. Isn't it fairly easy to reach over 75 corruption of full developed province? It's not about that, Blighter. It's about your presence. Every province has to be corrupted there. As you are waiting for the corruption, as you're getting victory settlements, you also have to wait for the corruption to win. If you ever played the Skaven, you would have understand what I'm saying. Waiting for that corruption, especially towards the end, it's tedious. Having the Skaven Blight ahead of time makes things go so much smoother and faster. Because you have to keep in mind, Blighter, we are in a vampire world. Vampire osmosis. Just give you an example. You need to take Karakadrin next to the vampires. All that osmosis. And you need to corrupt it to 50%. You cannot win until you have these conditions met. It's gonna be hard to corrupt provinces that border vampires. And you're just gonna have to wait longer and turn spam until you actually get 50%. They might have so much osmosis that unless you put some plague priests, you're gonna have to wait even 20 turns. Without a Skaven Blight, it just takes much longer.
Warpstone.
That's the case with the borders, the provinces bordering vampires.
Arcane winds under control.
Pestilence.
You have one region, 3 armies, huh?
Thirsts for war. For the wisdom of Valea.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hello, head.
What the hell?
Kislev.
Ring bell. Seek target. Sneak scurry.
I need this thing here before we can get effective actions here.
Good.
But we'll do it anyways here.
Knows I dominate.
Ready to kill. No, not paid me enough.
Yeah, dealing with wars now. There's a border here.
Clan Moors. True tunnel.
We'll start raiding as we wait for the other army. The food is ready for tier 5 Karakzor. We attack together with the plague, so to make it easier. That's pretty much the purpose of the pestilence scheme. Big garrison cities, so the garrison gets killed by the plague, and you attack on the last turn against the diminished defenders. So you time it with the plague to make the sieges much cleaner. Well, since we have limited artillery, it's kinda gonna be pretty nice. Shame we can't get any more trade. A landmark in Doomglade. There's no landmark in Doomglade, it's just timber.
Plague priest.
Scotty in Quick's army. 2 turns until the certain scheme. I talk about the Karakort. It's the Clan Morse headquarters. Both Clan Morse and Clan Pestilence get their headquarters. Clan Rictus gets dick. Clan Rictus, what a joke. They get toughest location and the weakest capital. There is a Golden Tower Gods here as well. The Golden Tower is the one of the lizardman thingies. Very nice. 8% research rate is very nice for the Skaven. We'll get another 2k income easy soon. Oh, it's treachery turn. Every 10 turns, break a treaty or declare war. Well, this one is easy. Just declare war on these guys. I'm having sushi today, guys. Wish me luck. My brother is bringing some. Oh boy, I'm not even sure what to expect. I tried it twice and didn't sit really well with me. We'll see if I'm gonna be hungry today. So far, my experience with the sushi taste has been weird. Holy shit, I just got deleted. Did you drink air in your family? Oh boy.
Don't be aghast, for
Holy shit, look at the trade route. 2400.
You defy me?
It's the reliability rating, huh?
You disobey!
It's about the reliability rating. We got a better neighbor, that's why it's a good thing that they attacked Numas. Better order pizza just in case. Yeah, that's my feeling too.
Clan needs new, better rulers.
What's the hero situation here?
All hail Horned Rat.
Missing 300 shekels.
Don't be aghast, for I still have a mortal's appetite.
The council's voice. Ring bell.
Two turns on this is available now.
Pestilence comes.
Should wait one turn with this.
Seek target.
Next turn we have the turn scheme so we can start harassing their armies.
Ready to kill. This way.
Clan etching. Assassinating. Scuddy. Raid. Hunt. Find.
Going to need 20, 40, 80, 124 to make this tier 5. Should be fine with this.
I say move.
Isn't good smart for exploring. So this one has to be in the main army. Okay, food everywhere.
Watch your back, Tile.
You need this building. It can wait, we have 15 turns. It's also close to tier 5. We can have like 30k, another 30k. Maybe we can save this before we get tier 5.
Need more trophies, yes.
Currently this is out of the question to attack right now. Even it's gonna be a little tricky even with 2 arms. Well, isn't the main ingredient in sushi rice? At least you get some rice. Hopefully this will be the only wars you have to fight. Three armies of one city seems good. Any trade with the neighbors? Ooh.
Even snitch respects me.
You are in the court of a king. You never.
Come on, guys, don't be like that.
You disobey. Stop.
5,000, actually quite a lot of gold for the Tomb Kings.
Consent given. My master will return. Skaven. I have use for vermin.
Just declare one followers.
Do not be frightened. I do not harm those.
Maybe we leave it for the treachery in 8 turns.
Sorcerer, inventor, yes, yes.
Okay, we have the turn scheme. Enemy hero action success chance plus 7%. We have the additional 12% from quick.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Looks like there are no heroes here. Nice infrastructure here to take.
Kill list. Plague priest.
Play 6 turns, so we can start moving this next turn. We need to start with the plague here.
You watch.
Hopefully it spreads on the armies.
That plague.
So plague takes 6 turns. Now they're gonna be taking attrition. The garrison mainly. It could spread to an army.
The axe thirsts for war.
Beef in the venomous. You said caltrops, yes, yes. Set caltrops, yes, yes. Slow things. Slow.
See the high chances, and this guy's not even high rank.
Trust him for now.
My axe thirsts for war.
Ready. Many kills today.
I, mighty warrior champion. Lures of decay. Rabid disciple. Grey master. Creep cult. I am demon core.
Okay. Have to take the city in the next 5 turns. It's gonna be much worse for the dwarves. Highly unlikely it happens to you, Medicaid. Highly unlikely. It's mainly affecting the city. It can spread to an army as well. When we take the city, plague can spread on us. We don't care. Everybody's dead. We're just gonna start replenishing. So at that point, we don't care if we get a plague. It would be really unlucky if we get a plague while we are waiting to attack the city. I'm not even sure that's possible. To get a plague if you're not in the city. Okay, this should be good timing here. Food is ready. Plague is doing its thing. Shit Wizard will be there in 4 turns.
Betrayal strong.
Another tier 5. When we get Karakzoran, we'll sort all the cities on tier 5 and get a 3rd army. Your army got the plague once like this? Well, that's unlucky.
For the wisdom of Valea. For the wisdom of Valea.
The Council's voice. Dreaded one.
Yeah.
Pest, the plague wind.
Be much faster to travel down there if we just put it here in the army.
Red far, scum.
Tier 5 here. We get 2 buildings here next turn. Plague is doing its thing.
Sneaky infiltrator. Assassin. Yes, yes. Unlock gates. Clan etching. Assassinating.
Oh shit, it cost us
Unlock the
actions.
gates. Yes, yes. Ready. Unlock the gates. Yes, yes.
The garrison is getting deleted. I just love Skaven assassins and the sieges that Skaven have for them. If there was a warlord in this area with quick with 3 assassins, I'd be like insane. It's like can fail, and it's even cheaper I think with a warlord. We need to get a sneaky warlord for later.
It speaks is mine, mine. Warlock engineer.
I need trade with Dune Kingdoms.
Ra smiles. The Creator God blesses this conference. You disobey. You defy
It's
me.
such a big trade route.
You disobey. No. Never.
We must just hit the reliability there. We'll get this. It's very important we get this. So we don't have to deal with them. Just go north.
Claymores.
And this regions are pretty nice. This is a strong province for Skaven. The Ash River gives you a trade with Hamry. But we don't have to take it.
Knows I dominate.
So, Booker, how's your M13 going? Is the M13? I think you said you were trying M13 yourself. We'd betrayed Sewer Host, so the ability rating barely recovered right now, so we'll wait a few more turns before he will say yes. Revel and Greenskins are dead, just mopping up bloody hands and starting to fight Vamps. How many Thunderers in the armies?
More quick. Doommonger. Rakatarita. Semper forward.
19. Okay, this is the main army, let's see. Main army. Well, looks good. Looks good.
A magic stick. What?
Oh baby! Oh baby! What's the matter, dwarves? You don't like plague? Look at this!
For the wisdom of Valleya.
Not only city is getting wrecked, but 2 armies now. Easy game, easy life. 3 armies, 1 city. They just sent the plague. There should be a clip why pestilence, how to use pestilence scheme. This is overpowered, man. From time to time, people ask me, about this thing. They don't even think it's any good. This is a prime example of how good it is. The best thing is they're taking attrition now. They're taking attrition. They have less leadership, and we can harass them on a very high chance. Thanks to Quick, the scheme, and possible warlord in the area eventually. I mean, look at this.
Strikes. Ready.
My axe thirsts for war. For the wisdom of Valleya.
Who killed? Kill the scouts. Set caltrops, yes. Slow things, make them slower.
The axe
What the hell? They're half dead. I haven't even sent my army. They're half dead.
Need more trophies, yes. Grey harbinger of doom. Too weak to betray.
We have the 13th scheme, so it's a higher chance of them being successful. Quick gives them additional 12%, and the dwarves are taking plague damage as well. That's like the perfect synergy there. Perfect scenario.
Sneak, scurry. Where no flies.
for the wisdom of Valleya.
I think I want to move a little here.
Run for more.
Just a little. Our chance to ambush should be guaranteed here. I have the campaign skill and his unique skill.
My axe thirsts for war. For the wisdom of Valleya.
Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Karakzoran is the big prize after together with the rest. This is enough to become a major power. Once we take the Blight Water and Eastern Badlands with Desolation Nagash, we are a superpower. Doom Kingdoms declare war on Hammer. Holy shit. Holy shit, I did not expect that happening.
Shower me in gifts, or you die by my claw.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Easy game, easy life. Look at that, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty, yes, yes. It's perfect. This is cancer, guys. This is Ebola murdering all the dwarves here.
My axe thirsts for war.
This is beautiful. Brings tears to my eyes. This is so pretty, guys. So pretty.
Oh my god.
For the wisdom of
Have
the
you seen that
lair.
shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Harry X. Thank you for 6 months. And this is how you use Pestilence Scheme, boys. This is how you do it. Just before you're gonna attack and murder everybody. That's how you do it.
Think, children. Rat mage. Let the bell scream, scream.
More head skulls. Keep Gracious scum away.
Looks like Vic is taking a turn of attrition as well.
Quick! Make camp list.
Grey Master.
I, mighty warrior champion.
For the wisdom of the lair.
Need more trophies, yes.
The Ebola is there still for 3 turns. This is perfect.
Quick kill. Kill list. There's die. You should counter up. Yes.
Clanmores.
I have the forge fires glowing. My axe thirsts for war.
For Eshin. Kill their scouts. Clan Eshin assassinin. Contract taken.
Me superior. Set trap lair.
Gracie.
Looks like Quick is taking a turn of attrition from something. It was only 1 turn though. Only 1 turn.
Quick.
Maybe Skaven Plague can only affect that Skaven for only 1 turn. Hey Faithful, I'm great, thank you.
Wear no furs.
This city falls next turn. Easy game, easy life. Get a tier 5 great city here. Oh no, he was in the enemy territory. He was in the enemy territory.
Warlord Quick Headtaker.
Oh no, there's no mountain attrition here. It tells you here. The Skaven Plague brings suffering and death to this army. Only time and rid of them the malady. So we had only Skaven Plague for 1 turn. There is no mountain attrition here. You see? No attrition. It's on this side. He was on the other side. He was on this side. Not here.
What?
In 1 turn we can also get a Warlock Engineer.
Mr. Skaven.
This is extra assassin here. We attack this next turn, I think.
For the wisdom of Valea.
They're taking so much damage. This garrison must be on life support. If we wait more than one turn, the plague will go away on the army and they'll start to replenish. So it's perfect time to attack next turn.
Keep Gracie's scum away.
Let's see what happens with this next turn. I'm interested. I didn't want to keep him another turn because he's taking attrition there from plague. Didn't keep the plague though, so might be a good thing. This plague here has devastated the dwarves.
Channel fight. Scambaskari. Knows I dominate. Trust him for now.
Hey Rubinovia, good morning. Is it good morning for you?
Doom decay.
Five 3:30 AM. Good morning, Favorable. Playing Clan Morse until the food is here, which should be in like 2.5 hours, I think, something like that. And then I'm gonna have a food break. Be back in an hour after that, playing The Witcher. I'm having fun in The Witcher. It's still in the time between the with the new content.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hey Sinister, every 6 months. Yoo-hoo! I've been having a blast in the Witcher universe, playing the Thronebreaker, Request by Shit Wizard, getting into Gwent because of it, love it, and now Shit Wizard also have decided what to do with myself as well with the Witcher series. I'm gonna play all 3 titles. Gonna keep busy. You see, the plagues went away. Now they're gonna take a replenishment.
The wisdom of Valea.
Armies don't take the plague for that long.
For the
But it's still very good here.
Valea.
Where have all the Deathloves gone? I think most of my matchups today were against Deathloves.
More head skulls.
Okay.
Doom.
Easy game, easy life.
Clan Ashen Assassin in.
My axe thirsts for war.
We'll start with ambushes here, I think.
Ashen contract approved. Knife hungry. Move tails. Assassin. Thief in the last night.
Move your tails.
Call me Death Master.
No, the movement here is great. The movement is great. We have enough for all 3.
Warlord quick head taker.
Now the Skaven have the technology for 10% campaign movement. There is a campaign at 10%, route march at 10%, plenty of movement.
Come then, messenger. Spit out your word.
Why not Plague Monks? They're not very good with the Clan Morse, especially not in main army. And it's not their flavor like with Clan Pestilence.
It beats is mine.
Don't think so.
I head taker. Stab, gouge.
Yeah. Auto resolve is solid here because they're damaged. Solid because they're taking damage, but I don't want to lose any piece of artillery in auto resolve, which is a possibility. So I want to keep them at 4. So we just go manual.
Quick fight it all.
Aren't they better than normal clan rats? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, for the Reaper. The clan rats are not currently just placeholder in this army. Our economy is very limited right now. I'm not sure if you've seen the income. And we still need to build tier 5. So this is dirt cheap in the Quick's army, while the Plague Monks cost. We actually have slingers with veteran battle skill, so they have 161 range. This actually, this range makes them viable, and the fact they have stock, they can always get a good position. Since we have limited artillery, this is good to keep as just an extra range support. You can always find some low armor targets to shoot. We do need veterans on the halberds. We don't really need these troops in this match.
Storm the vermin. Rick-a-rack.
And thanks to haha, we have budget Iron Drakes. He requests this chat roar. We have the Plague Rush now in the army, so it's pretty nice, even with the limited artillery. I think a Svalbard is good. It's good.
Globadiers. Rick-a-rack. Guide us, horned one. Guide us, horned one. We move.
Main stuff in that army are quarrelers. Oh, red ogres. Svalbard used to be high elves. What do you mean, Booker?
Our tale's yours.
High elves.
What orders? At once, master. So be it. Good.
So the numbers were higher in the event before Homecoming. The strength of cards, the power cards.
Yes,
Or double. Very good thing about the Gatran slings is how fast they are. They can position themselves, no problem.
Now, ready now. Good, good. Ready, ready. Yes, yes.
Enjoy it while you can, boys. Red Ogre smashing.
For the Valentine. We can take that. Die, die. Moving. We obey.
And the sling is a very good position here. Doing okay damage there. How many slayers is that? 4? This terrain is just too good.
Now tail's yours.
I'm not taking any more damage there.
Quick head taker. Walk like a cannon. Quick head taker. Eat them. See, they were at once. String cattle crack. As master desires. Yes, yes.
One 134 kills in the cannon. Don't even have Warlock Engineer in the army yet. It's against dwarves mainly. I mean, look at the fight against the dwarves here. Mainly infantry, and the anti-large artillery performed better than the anti-infantry artillery. We had a perfect positioning though. Perfect positioning to just go through the multiple rows of infantry. Well, the Plague Catapult is better in worse terrain. Much better.
Yes, yes. Quick always wins. Yes, yes. Mimi stronger.
It's good. We're gonna spend food here, and then we're gonna get it back.
Don't think so.
Seek target.
Be gone.
Quick kill.
Do you take me for a wazak?
You're a Vazak.
Clan etching.
He said cancer up. Yes, yes.
Ready to kill. Slow things. Make them slower.
Grey harbinger of doom. And the next Death Master. Keep Gracious scum away. Fight me, fight quick. Many.
I have a 49% movement,
Stop.
and I cannot attack as there are two heroes here. I knew this shit would happen. But
Doom monger.
Nobody can fit here anymore.
Grey harbinger of doom.
There is no room to fit here.
Quick. Fight me. Fight quick. The Vermintide. Slay murder. Rakatata.
Yeah. It was because the zone of control is zone of control. There was room. It was zone of control of the other army. We were stuck in it. Yeah. Look at this. Army on the left. What was this? What's this? What's this? What's this shit? What's this shit? 50-50.
Swell the hordes of Moors.
Not like that. They're like all dead, and it's still 50-50, man. For a second, I thought they were heroes with blocking there, but it was zone of control. Get these guys on the right side. Don't shoot. They have stalk. We'll deal with these two towers here and then we'll attack.
Warp lightning cannon. I am Clan Moors.
Our stone worm in here should get some experience. That'll be nice.
Warp lightning cannon.
More than half their garrison is dead. And it's 50-50.
Good. Now kill.
There's still plenty of infantry. Have 6 men below. You can go harass the slayers with the slingers. Karakzon Battlefield is so dark. It's like they totally did not check the lightning properly here. There are these things in the air that you know have light. I'll pull those slayers into slinger ambush. All 3 slingers are veterans.
Very good, master. For the Vermintide. Your desire. Airship slingers. Much as master desires. Ready? Faster! Scurry! Good, master! Very good, master! Ready! Our tail's yours!
So we just shoot them here. Don't move, we kill them. If they move, they get attacked by 2 more slingers in the back. His game is life. This is some really good harassment here, looking down. I mean, we win by just brute force here as well. I like to get some value from the slingers here. Fun. Yeah, well, technology for armor, interlocking shields. It's because of Quick. Quick gives them a lot of leadership. Look at the amount of kills on contact. And it'd be pretty damaged to lose anything in Clan Rats. Looks like they're not reacting here. These 3 slingers could be so good in a tough fight, especially with the Warlock Engineer when you get extra ammo. Slingers could be very nice fully buffed. We usually ignore them because we could just get artillery. But they still lack range and maybe 1 AP. Let's better make breaches here.
What? Guide us on. Ashen slingers. Should we run? Flee? Our plans will shoot us. Guide us, hold one.
The wall on the left side is breached. There were actually quite a bit of them, they were just damaged.
Great, yeah.
This wall should kill probably half of them.
They squirt fear musk.
Most of them. We're going dwarves. These 3 slingers are doing work. Man, the slayers take a lot of damage from a slinger volley. Let's send in the this thing here. There's some armor there. They finish off the Slayers. We don't have poison, but still should have enough stats here. Stress Link is doing doing work here. Slayers of any actual use, of course. Giant Slayers is a really solid unit.
Quick head taker.
It's quick here. This ogre scene. I did finish off 3 units here, no problem.
Move! Fight! Fight!
There's Rubio.
Slingers. Now, ready, now. Ashen slingers. We obey.
Quick head taker.
The slingers have been pretty nice and so far here. Makes me think what kind of serious, how much we can rely on them in a much tougher siege battle, considering this type of shenanigans here. Slingers are harassment units, hit and run. They have high speed. Should never really get in the range of the enemy. The Skaven Slingers. So dwarves will struggle dealing with them. Dwarves don't have really fast units. Slayers just get deleted by the Slingers.
What? At once. Quick head taker.
Murder, kill.
This guy's been doing good even in melee. These 3 Slingers, with the help of a couple of clown rats, did manage to kill a lot outside the wall.
Fight! Counters, come on!
Come, Snorri! Get in there!
Moving!
No sneak move. Quick wants this.
That's what the runners are for, this type of stuff.
We move! March, scurry, yes! Strain the cattle. Rickara! Ashen slingers! Guide us, hold one!
Quick head taker.
Ready!
Close to the wall.
Agreed! Yes! Ashen slingers!
-9 leadership from the plague and -5 from the lightning strike.
Ashen slingers! That kill! For the Vermintide! Ashen slingers!
That poison will be even more effective in melee.
Come on!
Quick unstoppable. Take that. Yes.
Ashen slingers! March,
too quick.
Stay! Attack charge!
I am right, Paul.
At once! Scary death! Yes!
The Lord.
Finally.
Advance retreat!
Bow too quick. Attack fight.
Take men! What? At once, what? And skitter!
Still Warren Barrel taking in damage. Got me a Karak-Zorn, boys. That's the big prize here. It's the first time we went the other way around. We dealt with the Tomb Kings, Lizardmen, and the Undead before getting this complete province here.
Clan victorious, thanks to me. Take still, make quick rich.
Look at this.
Find trinkets for Clan
We
Morse.
still had good food. Easy game, easy life. Hopefully we don't get the plague now.
Don't think so.
I mean, it doesn't matter if we get the plague. It doesn't matter because we have what we wanted here. We don't care about going further west. This is it. We just need Karak-Zorn and now we can go north.
Scurry away! Damage taken!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey Yak, thank you for 30 months. 32 months.
The night!
It's like somewhere around June 2016.
Keep Gracious scum away! All hail Horned Rat!
Hopefully ambush here so we get extra battle.
Attack the things! Thanks to my plan, victory!
Extra experience, we need that experience.
Knows I dominate.
Challenge me! The vermin tide!
Too weak to betray. Knows I dominate.
Listen to me! Release 3 other plans!
Faction destroyed Karak-Zorn. That was surgical. With that plague.
Gracie!
Easy game, easy life.
Scamper scurry!
Hey McWizzles. Cheat Wizard has come far considering that he had one loyalty when we got him. It's hard to get the Grey Seers up early. With the Claymores.
Look upon my eternal form. Know that you broke out with great power. I agree.
Look at that huge trade agreement. 2400. And there's our plague, yeah. We had a turn of attrition from plague. It was only one turn, it did not spread for multiple turns. Now that's a big income here now. Food is good as well.
So
sorcerer, inventor. Yes, yes.
Dune Kingdoms look strong here. They have Hammer and Sandwich. Hammer Sandwich. Okay, got me promoted on merit. Now we should definitely look into recruiting some Warlock Engineers. Going for the Virulent Plants and the Oppressive Plants next. Then probably Plants within Plants, and then the ultimate 2 technologies. Tax growth and casualty replenishment and more recruitment capacity locally. Other good stuff to get the Spread, Rot and Decay. So it's we built some osmosis ourselves. Absolute loyalty is also good. Attack and defense for the halberds is great. It's a lot of good stuff here. We'll get more research. We'll get the research through the engineering building. 6% per tier 5. It'll add up on 5+ cities. We totally devastated with the plague, the Karak zone. I'm thinking next plague going on Karakate Peaks. We don't need to go west, we just go north now into Blightwater, Desolation of Nagash and Eastern Badlands. Which means conflict with the Greenskins and the vampires after. Maybe while we are preparing they actually go to war with vampires. Maybe the Greens get attacked from the both sides, they won't be able to handle it. I honestly rather fight a combination of Greenskin and Dwarves than just Greenskins. I will lock it down if I remember.
This way, way. Clan Ashen Assassin in. Who killed? Clan Moors.
Okay, we haven't been punished by the plague.
I, mighty warrior champion.
He has such nice movement quick. Look at that. From here to there. Just like that.
Declare this nest mine, mine. Keep Gracious scum away. I order scurry move.
Two armies are solid to go together. Yeah, tier 5 here. Go back for food until then. What do we have here? Should start on this. Still have to keep building stuff here. 7,000 income. Hell yeah!
Sizzle Scorch. Sneak, scurry.
I'm using the special heroes for espionage pretty much. Scouting. We got more assassins too. We have so many assassins with Skaven. We can get easily another 4 assassins. 7 assassins assaulting garrison units and spying around. During the 13th scheme in the presence of a Quicken Warlord, this game is live, just overwhelm everything. Long hero game. If the silver host is still up, we'll attack them first. We still have also quest for the quick weapons, which are the Gouger. It's battle against dwarves.
You smell of
Oh, he heard me. He heard me.
kill count you?
Varg declared war on dwarves and Karakadrin.
Feel power had taken. This way.
Also do need this.
Secrets.
Beastmen have been annoying this campaign in this area. This one is fine for keep. Fine to keep. Don't need that building we have it here for Death Runners. You just have to upgrade it. We do not need this building here and this building here anymore, or this one here. Just get rid of them. Wait for this to auto repair and then we'll demolish it. If you demolish damaged building, get 30% back. If you demolish a building in good condition, you get 60% back. It's not really a priority to build anything else here right now. It's actually a little bit too much public order as it is here. Look at this provincial instability and still plus 13. We can remove this, get this money back, get a cheap salvage building which gives Untainted, maintains public order. Untainted also increases public order, as it will fight scam and corruption. This one is 1800. I think we keep the one in the Lost Plateau. There's nothing else to build here. Just remove one Mount Arachnos. Dark Omen.
What now?
Should be on the lookout for a sneaky warlord, if possible. Going for the Renown and Fear now. Gets quite a bit of money. Sneaky warlord, come on! Don't be like that game. Give me a sneaky warlord.
Claymores.
In this army, missing just a Warlock Engineer. All these will benefit from Warlock Engineer, plus the army will get more movement range.
Horned One's realm weakens. I say move.
Yeah, I can easily get another 4 assassins. Food is looking good. It's about hit tier 5 stuff. Try to save some income from treasury. This one is about hit tier 5 as well. Yeah, Mir.
The Egg Clan needs new, better rulers.
The bonuses for the food right now are fine. Don't need the extra food from these provinces. We'll switch to construction to keep some of this stuff. Where are you from, McWeasels? Yeah, pretty much everybody's burned out on Warhammer right now. It's been like over 5 months without no new content. Yeah, where are you from? If you don't mind answering. Yoo-hoo! Hey Connie. Southeast US? Okay. Well, it's like 10 AM. $17,000.
Sorcerer, inventor, yes,
Eastern
yes.
treachery.
Rakatator. Night Runner.
8:30. Oh, 8:30. 7 hours, huh?
Stench of others too strong. Smell mask. No Skaven lair.
It's at -4, but we'll be upgrading this one here. And this one here. On that note, let's assume we get Lizards and Skaven update. What will be your first campaign? I'll be Lizardman. Still at my +11, but it updates at the end of the turn. I just need income here. Infrastructure has 80 as the highest, so just get infrastructure.
What's your back tail?
It's talking about the hour time, the changing hours because of the season. Sneaking Master Alex not playing Skaven first. What the hell? Well, who knows? Maybe maybe Skaven gets requested to be played first. This is food.
Wenovers.
Daylight savings, yeah.
I had taken.
Let him and the daylight savings. Misty Mountain.
Move your tails. Legs, tails, move. Warlord, quick head taker.
How is the Wolfite Thrower? Average. You have to create a situation where you get value out of him. Best to use artillery. I mean, have you seen the name of it?
Quick.
It gets better. It gets better once you get the battle skills. But still, one unit will be fine. You know, the more than one is it's not good. You'd get a coffee. Hopefully the new content will keep us busy for a couple of campaigns. Because other than Men of the Month campaigns and the milestone campaigns, I'm ready for Warhammer 3. What about Grenadiers? Globadiers and Bombardiers is good. Good. You definitely want to consider some in the army. Of course, artillery as well can be a better option because they do start using from range. The best synergy is just the artillery with the Plague Priest and the Warlock Engineer for the range buffs and the debuffs on the enemy with the Plague Lore, slowing down, exhaust them. So you should just pretty much go for that synergy. That's the best synergy. Everything else, you know, it's optional. You ready for Greenskins rework? Oh man. Can we have one day when we play Total War that nobody mentions, you know, how bad Greenskins are? I'll be back in like 7-8 minutes. Gonna get a coffee. I'm back.
Soon.
Warlock engineers will be available. Let's get the more income here. This food looks good.
Me superior.
I'm superior.
To the nest, Barrow. Move, tails. Targets. Legs, tails, move. Rocketator. I order. Scarlet.
How much money do we getting from these guys? Many 470. There is no such thing expand like crazy dolls, cause you need gold. You're still limited by the gold. If you think you can get 90 here with everything tier 5, it's impossible. Or around 90. The current 8 peaks is not a top priority.
Treaty deal, you see.
And you also have to consider dolls. Have you read the campaign command? There is a handicap on the artillery, stone vermin, and the special can mess me up if I just push. I have to play safe. This is not a regular campaign. It's actually pretty good. Will make it easier to fight greenskins. This music. Holy shit! Everybody attack Hammery in this in the desert. Everyone is enemies of the pyramid. Yeah, probably. Sort the infrastructure here. What are these guys doing here? Are they just trespassing to fight the dwarves?
Clan City, territory marked.
The special warlock engineer counts as a warlock engineer.
Call me Death Master. Night Runner. Eight Peaks is mine. Mine.
Oh, we can start poking here.
Keep Gracious scum away. Let the bell scream, scream.
It is night.
Until Graveyard, 5 heroes. And he has 2 heroes as well outside. What is he building here? Recruitment building? This is probably what we got from the Race Dead.
Clan rats are not content.
Oh, the income will decrease quite a bit now. We need Karakate Peaks. We need these 3 provinces pretty much. We need to destroy the dwarves, green skins, criminal mutants, gates, and we need to also get another 7 victory settlements. I think RM penalty for supply lines is fine. I would actually put more penalties to gold, not just RM penalty. It's too easy managing money and armies. I would put some kind of empire-wide corruption, probably for every second settlement 1%. Every second settlement you expand, you lose 1% of all income. That is, it's too easy to manage money. For Skaven, they could have made the supply lines more unique, like armies costing extra food and not extra money. So the more armies you have, the more food you will need. Otherwise, there'll be penalties, maybe like economic penalties and other current penalties. But you know, what do I know?
The Vermintide. Dreckig. Run for
Really no rush here.
Doom.
No rush whatsoever.
Strike when I say.
Income is getting very nice here.
You seek out the
What turn is it? 92? Did the treasure 90? I think we didn't. So 1 treasure, yeah. I'll just declare war
Why
here.
do come?
Okay.
Clan etching. Assassinating. Assassin.
This one is not a good target because it lowers the chances by 15%.
Ashen contract approved. You're in my optics. Rakatata.
We should go blow up Karakazgal. Maybe they lose walls. Hey Flare, what you playing these days?
A shadow of horned rat.
Watch your back, Tail.
The army penalties and any penalties to the economy could be balanced if there was an actual manpower system. There is a no manpower system and just limited, only limited this economy in a war game. It's mind-boggling. The game needs a good manpower system as a base for every total war game. Tropico 6. How you find Tropico 6? I saw a bit of it. Looks a very pretty game. This Bray hurts.
Nasty poison. Move tails. Sneaky infiltrator.
Like Tropical 5, but with no campaign and some new stuff. It's good. It's tropical. So, what do you mean no campaign?
Who killed?
It's just like free play mode, like sandbox.
Harness the power.
Stick of betrayal strong.
The council's voice.
It looks like they kind of AFK there. I wanna get a higher rank there. Can recruit. Hold on, we don't have a tier 5 here. This one costs over 10,000, so. Yeah, this one is more important. We'll build this one next turn. Adjacent corruption. I'm not really rush there, we can wait for the engineer before we do the mission. Just building up now, downtime is very nice here. Downtime and waiting for more food. I need to blow up that engineer before I can get my own engineer. It's currently that special engineer is taking our current engineer slot. I'll blow up Karakazgal, maybe they lose the balls. This place looks like tropical mountains. What is this? The Silver Host has invited Greenskins to war against us. Oh, this makes things easier. Now we can don't have to worry about their allies. All the vampires and bloody hands.
Sorcerer, inventor, yes, yes. I sing. Quick kill. Ready to kill. This way. Set Caltros, yes.
Yes.
Zog right off. Get off, kid.
Yeah, but the next pestilence scheme goes on Caracade Peaks.
And the next Death Master. All hail, holy
Oh my god. Have you seen that
city
shit?
nest now mine.
Holy shit.
I'll send a shit visit around to take Dev Gorge. I'll quick will deal with the Silver Host. I'm waiting for the Warlock Engineers. 4 turns. Blow up Karakazgal next turn.
Time to eat, leaders.
Tarek, thank you for 20 months. 12 giants. The slingers and the halberds will kill the 12 giants, Akatama. The leadership on the Quick's stone worm is high enough to fight the giants to the death. And the slingers can kill giants as fast as any crossbow, really. Because they have high rate of fire. Giants are too weak to range. Well, just Temple Guard against the giant is a grind. You need to support him in range. Don't try to beat a giant in melee. Use range against it. Missile damage for the runners, nice. They have over 2 AP now. Let's blow up Karakazgal. Ah, yeah. Walls is still there. God damn, Walls is still there. Bad luck, bad luck.
Dreaded one. Scurry forward. Many kills today. Now things fear us. Stealth.
I have plenty of ice here.
Yes, unlock the gates.
You unlock the immortality on these two guys.
Soon kill.
Oh boy, what do we have here? We made a wrong turn. Hey there, boys. I'm a goblin big boss too. I just command goblins with tails and fur. This guy's John Moore against us if we don't get him to our side.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey man, Max, thanks for Twitch Prime. What do you mean, Flerp? We are in the wrong neighborhood, yeah? We need the 13th scheme to deal with this shit like this. The 13th scheme will just be better than any goblin bosses, but they can still get lucky with multiple. Bloody Hands don't have hostile intentions so far.
Many kills to come. Not a chance.
Damn. What do you mean out of the doghouse? Calling, come on.
Clan Eshin, assassinating. Doommonger. Listen to me.
Him. Look at that 9,000 income.
The Akit clan needs new, better rulers.
Get some more research here.
Clan rats are not.
These three are fine. There's the last building here, then we can switch to food.
Submit to your... The convention is to bow. Citra does not...
Look at Hammer at war with all the Tomb Kings.
You come before greatness. It is normal to feel overwhelmed.
The Jagged Horn tribe still active.
Soon now. What's your back tail? The tails to Scapamon.
Waiting for that Warlock Engineer. And then we're gonna do the quest bell and start attacking Blightwater. Well, I guess you're right, you know, they need money to buy the cheese for all their artillery crews. What else that it's a weird I like Monka.
Many kills today.
God damn this guy, what the hell? What the hell? Rigged. It's all rigged.
Master of Seers. Think, children. The council's voice.
I had to take this place before they start printing Black Orcs. Rank 14, rank 1 with 14 settlements. Finding greenskins, we might be getting alliance with dwarves.
Greetings, honorable ally. No.
Honorable ally, guys, have you heard this? Have you heard this? He called me an honorable ally. Brings tears to my eyes.
Quick. Get your paws off.
Guys, what do you think? Should we get an alliance with the High King? How many people would we trigger with that? Clan Morse and the dwarves standing together against the Green Tide and the Suck Tide. I mean the Vampire Tide. Yeah, saying good day. Oh man, we're playing with fire here. My guy is almost immortal. Critical success! Oh, go to sleep, little Gobo. Good night. Sweet dreams. Skaven Assassin is the better assassin, no doubt about that. Sharp claws, weapon master, aggressive. It's a warlock engineer. Not a goddamn Rambo.
Where's my doom racket? You're in my objects.
10% more ammunition. Man, the engineer boss is so good. So good!
Quick. Where no fast.
700 relations with dwarves in your quick campaign. Oh man.
Not trusted yet. Gracie. Horned one, cast you.
So you're telling me generic trait is stronger than a Skaven base trait? Oh god dang.
Harness the power. Dreaded land.
Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. Just love it how the CA, you know, sort of this balance of power out is only problem in Total War games. Just made it 50-50 9 or 10 times. This is a little Fifi and shit wizard. Yeah, the Shield of Talos there.
What orders? Nobodies. Guide us on one. Thou now, ready. Rocket chargers. Better run. I just run for. Our tail's yours. Please, Anaka.
I was saying the Death Runners are considered range units. That's why their battle skills are weird. So it's, you know, just a weird design. Or should I say bad design. Surprise, surprise. And the food... It works. The food income updates at the end of the turn. The veteran battle skill is under the range unit buff. I was saying. But yeah, what Booker says, it's under Stow Vermin, Plague Monks, where it fits. Their veteran battle skill is under range units. It works, I was saying, it works. The food income update, it's not the good. You do get the food. Watch 24, you know. This army lacks experience. Oh, you get the food. The display there, it's messed up. You do get the food. Well, the speed for Death Runners is good, because they do need speed. They are the unit that appears out of nowhere to just shock the enemy unit. So the speed makes sense. Just not good enough for just because it's one out of the three. Shoot for just a couple of Death Runners. The speed fits for them because they can definitely use it. They're a unit that just, you know, comes out of nowhere to cause mess. And they are effective at doing that. The Death Runners have a good technology too. Their base battle skill is solid. We started fighting the Greenskins here. This is the first siege, probably out of many. So far, they have not sent any armies. Have I looked over the still Fate Overhaul before? Yeah, we played a campaign with it. I just don't care that much about the mods.
Good, master. Get Srig. Storm burning. For the Vermintide.
Runners.
I don't see them properly now. Weird.
Rick-a-rock! Ready, ready?
Only just a couple of guys are shooting here. How many cav units are here? 2? I don't think they will send both of them. I can always play on the wall.
Move, move!
Oh shit, they're coming.
Great on the car. Climb right, die, die, die! Now move! March, scurry, dance! Get to the limb! It shall be done! Get to runners! We obey! We obey! Counselor's command! Gutter runners! Back on the ground!
Throttle break. I think if they deliver a hit, it's actually pretty good damage.
Gutter runners!
They have 120 guys, that's what's that's good.
Faster, scurry! Now move! Counselor's command!
Don't have the battle skills here, but we still should be still fine.
Good, master! Ready, ready! Faster, scurry! Yes, yes! Bombardiers! Boom, boom! Quick, quick! Skrenrika dokre! Not a fight! Gutter runners! Yes, yes!
No, they definitely move the peaks there.
Now! Ready now!
Got rid of the trolls, this unit taking some damage, so it's pretty good here. This unit's taking damage too as well.
It shall be done!
Wish Gutter Runners had the bombs, same as the Death Runners. Those bombs are really good to escape out of combat. What's the main strengths and weakness of Skaven? The main strengths: artillery, heroes, magic. The weaknesses somewhat lacking missile units other than the artillery, and the overall quality of units is not high. Well, some of the units are pretty high there. Units like they're monsters, you know. could be way better. Just underwhelming. The Red Ogres and the Helped Abomination. Doomwheel is just a meme unit. Overall, it's a great faction. Just wish the Doomwheel, Red Ogres, and the Helped Abomination were better. Helped Abomination is underwhelming. Red Ogres are underwhelming, even more, and Doomwheel doesn't really fit with their playstyle right now. Which is pretty much artillery. Artillery and a lot of plague. Doomwheel is better than the Black Coach. It's just not good enough to be put in the army. Even you get even more value from the Helped Abomination. I think they'll get the regiments renowned at some time. Well, with the DLC that's coming, it should be the regiments. No, same way the High Elves and Dark Elves got it. Plague Rash goes crazy with artillery. These guys are not looking so good here. They lack battle skills, they don't have enough attack without battle skills. Oh, that's the chariot glitch, Noskis. Especially if you play on a lower scale. It's not so impressive on a higher scale. If you play like a large or normal, Doom will be stronger. If you play on Ultra, not so much. This unit might get destroyed. Such a grind when you don't have the battle skill for attack.
What? For the Valley Tide! Storm Valley!
Sion will get defeated. I don't really want him to die. I didn't use much magic here. I didn't have the plague yet. Plague would have been good here. I'll be able to merge them in this unit here so they take less casualties and not get killed. The one unit of orc beings is causing so much mess here.
Granite spears!
These are just our boys here.
Ready, ready?
I think they can still save this unit.
Yes, yes.
They really need a battle skill for the attack. Their attack is pretty low. So unless they're fighting large, they even against large, it's low.
Gutter runners.
The battle skills, it's fine against large, and once they get the veteran battle skill, technology, and experience, pretty good against infantry.
Crack. Storm vermin. Greatest of magic users. Now move. I'll fight another time. At once. Ready. Storm vermin. Die.
They're out, they're dead.
Master invoice.
Army losses are building up.
Grey seal. Granite spear.
This is not a quick Stormworm that have more leadership or veterancy and the battle skills. This is in progress. These Orc boys have killed 77 Stormwormen. What the hell?
Storm vermin. At once. Grey seal.
One of the strength of the Stormwormen is supposed to be numbers, but that's actually a weakness. Because how the game works. So their quality infantry has a weakness that is supposed to be a strength. Well, poison winds are useless here. They can't even get in, and they can't really shoot on the wall because there's infantry on the wall.
The Under Empire spreads. Hunt out Warpstone.
I just love how we take a tier 3 settlement and food is still at maximum. Max bonus.
We must spread our own corruption. Grey harbinger of doom. In my optics.
Getting close to Rise of Chaos as well. I'm not gonna bother the Vampires though. It'll need to change that so the Rise of Chaos target the Vampires too. Hey Mojo. What are the pros and cons of playing the Skaven? Well, the pros is they're full of flavor. The cons, it's they might be harder to play than the other factions, due to various reasons. They're not a weak faction. That's what you need to know the most of all. I'm great, Mojo.
Oh, mighty lord, the fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to my guidance, your tremendous power grows, as if driven by some divine power. Your enemies tremble before you.
Any tips on playing them? Well, the main strategy for the Skaven is artillery. Artillery has the best synergy, so a combination of Plague Catapults and the Warp Lightning Cannons. And then you use the Plague Priest with the Plague Rush, So your artillery usually gonna ambush on attack. If it's a siege, you're just gonna shoot them there. And you use the Plague Rush. You cast any spells. Just cast Bread, Blazed Field, Vermintide. Just cast spells. You trigger Plague Rush every 11 seconds. And the enemy gets slowed towards your artillery, gets shot and killed, and they also get exhausted. They get close to your Stoneworm half dead and exhausted, and the Stoneworm just finishes them off. The main battle skill to go for, respected and feared, and the engineering skill. The main composition, Storm and Halberds, combination of catapults, cannons, Plague Priests, Warlock Engineer. Early game, you should use their food advantage, the food system, to get the fastest tier 3 in the game, unlock Stoneworm and Halberds and the Plague Catapults. Easy game, easy life. With Clan Pestilence, Plague Monks and the Plague Catapults. Suggest you watch the part 1 if you want to see how it's done. How long till Witcher, the card collecting game? A few hours.
Let the bell scream, scream. Keep Gracious scum away.
I just fell asleep on my chair for 20 minutes. Take that as you want. Well, I know, Praragagol, I know. I just need to see, it feels like the food is already here, but we're not done yet with playing. I'm gonna go check in the kitchen. When I get back, we'll do the quest bell. Give me a few minutes. I'm back, guys. Okay, food is not yet ready. It'll be in like 35 minutes. This is the battle for his weapon. We got ambushed by dwarves. Dwarves ambushing Skaven. What is this nonsense?
Dwarf things. Look how they scurry to us on such little legs, racing to fight. We will give them battle. Yes. I'll take back Gouja and collect many beards this day. No other rat must slay more than Mimi. Any who attempt to outkill Mimi will pay. Get them! Get them now!
Send some stone worm down here. Send the Wolfire Troll to burn them.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Advance retreat! Having fury! We obey!
Hey, Mr. Badger, thank you for continued support.
Time to kill.
Clan rat spears! Die! Master of masters! Damn the men!
Run, chase.
Scuttle, move! Valentine! Yes!
We don't want to charge with Stormworm here. Stormworm are to hold ground. Swords could go charge. Flank here with Red Ogres. Oh boy.
Now move! Council's command! Screen Riccato!
At least this can use fast to change direction.
Our tile's yours! Fight! Creech and a car! For the Valentine!
They should be able to grind him here.
Quick head taker. Slay no buzz.
That's a good volley here. I'm probably gonna hit at least 3 times, not sure what they're doing. I'll protect them, the Stone Vermin. Keep the ground here, boys. Keep the ground, hold the ground. Let's get him a Plague Rush. Plagueage. Plague Rush. Ish, Rage. This guy's got cooked by the Wolfire Throwers.
Storm vermin! Move! It shall be done!
Andrix are pretty good at cooking rats. I wanna get some distance here and interrupt their shooting. The arm breakers.
Our tail's yours!
Get him out of the way.
Quick head taker.
Fight!
We need to pin the Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes are the problem here.
We obey!
Let's take head.
Red Ogres will break them here. Send Red Ogres one of the Iron Drakes. Explosions, flamethrowers. It's like this weapon should be banned on this theater of war, you know, against the Skaven. Should not be legal. It's not like Morse against the goblins.
Yes, Master Lord!
That's when the numbers 160 of the Stormwarrior make them weak, not strong. Because the splash damage. from the fire and the explosions.
Yes, Master, Lord. Now, yes! Slay no foes. Fight! Fight! Breaking up! Nash till kill!
They're obviously breaking here.
Scabba! March! Scurry, yes! Blaster!
Ironbreaker is really good against Stormwarman.
Faster, Scotty! I'm on run!
Red Ogres counter Ironbreakers. Unless they get some assist with range. Well, you know what Ironbreakers here. They're out. Got him! The damage in this battle can be pretty high if you don't handle those Iron Drakes. The spell I'm using gives Red's poison. The enemy gets slower and weaker. The Bible Thumb did good. Bible Thumb did good. The Warfire Thrower still did kill 111, but did a good position to shoot a couple of the scenes. And we have the second and final unique item for Quick Headtaker. It's armor and a weapon. This weapon gives him a good damage buff. Doing this challenge made you rethink Skaven armor composition. Artillery is still king, but we are using something a little bit different with a little more slingers this time. We had the Clan Pestilence also with limited artillery, and we used the extra Poison Globadiers. I mean, not really extra, we had the purple ones too. This time we're just using slingers instead of extra globes.
Run! Tell all quick comes! Keep Gracia scum away. Move, move.
Together now and feared. I really like the amount of buffs here.
Grey harbinger of doom.
Karak Asgal is rebuilding. I'm afraid the Shield Wizard can't really handle Karak Asgal currently. It's too big of a grind. It's guaranteed losses. We need Plague for it.
Knows I dominate. The vermin tide.
Not the Trainers, I'll get 2 units.
Warlord Quick Headtaker. All hail Honecker.
We should get some here. The Trainers don't really go well with the Gutter Runners. With the regular Gutter Runners. I will keep here as it is. Save the income for the third army now.
Don't go away.
Ooh.
What?
Get me a sneaky warlord.
Squirt mask of possession.
Dastard and Devious with Quick and the Threatened Scheme OP. Sneaky Warlord, look at that. That's the strongest trait for the Skaven Lord. Start with that.
All tales are mine.
We'll also recruit the next turn. Yeah, we'll be rather adding stuff here.
Too weak to betray.
It's gonna be a third army. We're expanding north now into Blightwater, Eastern Badlands, Nagash, and further. We have to take Karakate Peaks. We have to also have pretty much this corruption, it says, for the Peak Pass and the Seal Road. We're gonna have to take those 2 points as well. It's really hard to get corruption there otherwise, especially the Peak Pass. Situation with the heroes. We can get a Plague Priest. Okay, very good. Very good.
Envoy of council.
Stay here. We'll see what's around here. We need to send a spy here as well. See whether they move the rest of the stuff. And also just start harassing here. The Shieldbeast can easily handle this with only 28 pieces. Though we don't have the battle skills for the infantry. There's another Doom Engineer available. Oh, we can blow up Karakazgal again.
Magic missile.
Fetch next turn. So, expanding the Blightwater, going north now. We have everything in the south. The west, don't care about the west. We'll just ally whoever has Hammery. Tomb Kings should be easy to ally. If we go to war, well, we're gonna have to go send everything south to take the rest of the west. Expanding west is bad, because you expand towards the chaos. Let the AI handle the chaos for you. Clan Moros doesn't have to deal with the chaos at all for the short campaign victory. Greenskins just confronted Bloody Hands, interesting. All these garrisons here. Makes you wonder if they've been going to respawn on our attacks. You just delete Silver Host and just start taking all the cities. Sieges for days. Sieges for days. We have to get rid of them, they just spread their corruption. We have to get rid of them.
Move your tails! Scurry forward! Packs shall move, move! Eight Peaks is mine, mine! Clan Moors!
Don't have the building yet there. They've been just AFK on this border, this guy. Just been AFK on this border. Oh, this can wait.
Warplock, fire! Not this time! Chosen! Most masterful of masters.
We'll start with this. This is a third army. We do have income.
Let the bell scream, scream.
Scream, scream. That time I could be next here before they respond.
Unlock the gates, assassin.
Assassin.
Harness to the power.
We'll be underwing towards that.
Need more trophies, yes.
Three armies. If we just keep going north, nobody bothers on the west. We do have trade with the west. It'll be pretty easy to expand north without any downtime. Emery, as usual, they like greenskins. It's funny here, there is a technology here called the Masters of Infiltration. It gives me +10 diplomatic relations with all factions. Skaven diplomats. I guess. I mean, that it's like, it's so contradictory here. It says here, it's easier to influence matters when many above ground don't believe you exist. But they see you in diplomacy and they have, they like you more in diplomacy. Like, what the hell?
Cease.
Oh. One traction in this turn now. We'll do it against somebody. I think I'm just gonna declare war on Knights of Riga. Oh, looks like food is here. Oh boy. I guess the tag is for people who more have great power. What do you mean, Booker? What do you mean? So, I'm gonna go eat. And when it gets a little bit dark, I'll be playing, continuing the Witcher playthrough. This campaign will go on every day until we finish.
Master of Seers. I, mighty warrior champion. Clan Moors. I say, move, move! Set Ambush, yes, yes. Rat mage. Scurry, forward.
That's a ring on. Ah, we can also break this tree here. Doesn't matter.
Ready.
It actually matters pretty much only when we have the use of treachery combined.
Spread fast, scum.
Go for Kratom there.
Listen to me. Doom decay. Ready to kill.
Try without miners. But we're also gonna have special enabled, so this might make it unpredictable, Booker. A special could totally mess up the early game. It's like somebody can request treachery against Barakwar on turn 10 or on Zufbar, so it could be brutal.
Counteract the taking.
You're iron this game with turn 10? No, they aren't. Nobody's gonna disband Iron Drakes. That unit is too much fun. Don't say such things, man.
Stink of betrayal strong.
Yeah. I think we're solid here. We got this corner here. This is pretty much, you know, Clan Mor's early game. And then they're going towards Karakate Peaks, get the victory settlements, and corrupt this area. And that's pretty much a short campaign victory. You still have to fight quite a bit of Greenskins and probably Vampires and Dwarves too to get there. So plenty to go. Food is here, so I'm gonna go eat. Having my pretty much first real experience with the sushi. My brother got some, and I'll be back in about hold on, I got interrupted. They got a lord in Karakazgal. Well, not getting Karakazgal before they're getting an army here. This could be trouble. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll be back in about an hour or so. Hour and a half maybe. Clan Wars continues tomorrow.